Hello everybody, we continue talking about the functions of dative case in Russian language. Привет, дорогие друзья, мы с вами продолжаем говорить о основных функциях дательного падежа в русском языке. И сейчас мне хотелось бы, чтобы мы с вами обратили внимание на один из самых важных и самых интересных аспектов в этой теме. And now I would like us to draw our attention to one of the most important and one of the most interesting functions of a dative case in Russian, okay? So this is about dative case with the person's state and conditions, alright? Это та функция дательного падежа, которая помогает нам выразить или же передать идею о состоянии человека по отношению к чему-то еще, какому-то действию или же какому-то предмету. Эту тему мы разбиваем на две части. When we speak about dative case, and this is about the person state, we divide this topic into two different sections, which are very close to each other, quite similar, but still are quite different. That is the dative case with the infinitive and with a thing. Alright? Okay, let's imagine that you need to say that it is boring to do, or it is interesting, it is exciting to do. Or you would say, wow, this is very easy and simple to accomplish. To convey the same ideas and to bring this kind of message across in Russian language, we use dative case. And this is exactly why we need it. And this is why I'm saying that this is quite a useful and a very interesting thing. Okay, let's have a look at this section now. We say мне, and this is again the personal pronoun I, but in dative form. Мне нужно. Мне надо пойти. And in here, пойти, it is the infinitive form of the word to go. Мне нужно пойти. I need to go. In other words, it's important, or I need to go. Alright? Мне нужно, мне надо пойти. Actually, these two words are quite close to each other in meaning, so there is a very little difference. Okay? So, I need to go. Or you would say, мне трудно пойти. It's difficult for me to go. Alright? As you see, it's pretty simple. What you need to do, you need to use the personal pronoun in dative form, alright? In dative case. You could say мне, или же we may say also ей, или же им, или же, if we speak about us, нам. And so on and so forth, right? Нам трудно пойти. Or you may want to say, it's difficult for me to understand. And in here you would use, most likely you would use the construction of the dative case. Мне трудно понять. Okay, to understand. Мне трудно понять. Okay? Мне трудно услышать. It's difficult for me to hear. Or мне легко понять. It's easy for me to understand. Мне интересно. Wow, that's interesting. Мне интересно пойти туда. It's very interesting for me to go there, for example. Мне скучно. It's boring. Yes, it's boring for me to go there, for example. Okay? So this is about how we use dative case when we refer to the state or the experience, the conditions of a person with the infinitive. Okay? And I think it is pretty useful, and I believe you see that this function is quite important in our daily communication with people. And just one more thing to add. As you can see, we are speaking here in present. Yes? Мне нужно, мне трудно, мне легко, мне интересно. But it's very simple to convey the same ideas with a reference to the past or to the future. Look how we can do this. For example, we say мне скучно было, and we could just say мне скучно было as it was, yes. Мне скучно было пойти. Okay, and we speak about the past. Мне интересно было пойти. Мне надо было пойти. Мне нужно было понять. And so on and so forth, right? So you speak about the same thing, but with the reference now to the past, alright? It was important for me to understand. It was important for me to understand, okay? And in a very similar way, we can now use this structure with the reference to the future. Look how we can do this. Мне нужно будет. Мне нужно будет. And now this is already the future. Okay, this is the past. Just the reference to the past. Мне нужно будет понять. Мне нужно будет пойти. Okay, so the same kind of idea, the same reference, but we speak now about either the future or either the past or the future. All right. So that's just a like a little addition and some useful, tip within this topic. But this is not all, as we have already spoken that we may also use the dative case with reference to the present state, speaking about some different objects and things. Okay, let's look in here. Мне, and again, this is the dative case. Мне нужен стол. And if we speak about things, we then also remember that we need to follow the gender. Either it is masculine, feminine or neuter. Alright? Мне нужен стол. I need a table. Alright? Мне нужен. And as you see, in here we have the ending en. Or if we speak about something in feminine, like for instance a book, in Russian it is книга, feminine, yes, gender. Мне нужна книга. If we speak about neuter, then мне нужно молоко. I need milk. Or if we speak about the same ideas but in plural, мне нужны, and we speak about people. Мне нужны люди. Okay? So speaking about actions, some kind of movement, about some kind of activity, then we use this structure with an infinitive. Мне надо пойти, or ей нужно сделать, she needs to do something, okay? But if we refer to different things, если мы ссылаемся на какие-то различные вещи или же предметы, we need to remember that we need also to observe and follow the gender. If it is feminine, if it is masculine, if it is neuter or plural, we need to also use the corresponding endings of the word, for example, нужен. Yes? Нужен, нужна, нужно, или же нужны. Alright? Okay, I hope it will help you. Let's improve our Russian language skills. Okay, all the best to you and never give up. Никогда не сдаваться и вам успехов!